This is a little app that I really enjoy. It's called Heyday. You can find this in the App Store with your iPad or iPhone. I really enjoy this game, and you can kill hours playing this. There are several tap games that I've used. I've used Farm Story, Township, and Heyday, and I've enjoyed all of them. Today I'm going to give you a brief run through on Heyday and how I play it. Okay, here's my little farm, and what I'm going to do first is harvest my corn, and then I'm going to check to see if I'm running out of anything else. See, I have soybeans, sugarcane, lots of sugarcane, and indigo planting. So I'm not going to need any of those. Okay, so I'll go ahead and plant my wheat. Now, when you're wanting to get your points and you're needing to get supplies to build your silo or your barn, you need more room. You're going to want to just do wheat in your garden. The more that you grow, the more parts that you'll get for these upgrades. And you'll get these things by filling orders and by growing crops. And if I need money, what I'll do is click on my mailbox and it opens up the ads. And I'll look for the cheapest wheat that they have, and I'll buy it, let's say 1 cent. You have to be careful because sometimes they bait you, like this one did. Let's see, I can't find anything for 1 cent, so wait for your mailbox to start wagging. That means you got a new ad, and then you have to hurry, go in there and beat people getting the cheap products. But then, wheat for 10 cents you can always find. So I'll fill up on wheat for 10 cents. And the longer the ad has been out, they come out, I think, every 4 minutes or so. And the longer the ad comes out, the less things that you're going to have. See, my silo is full. And these items you get by growing your crops. Okay, and then I'm going to go home. And I'm going to go to my little stand shop. I sold all these things. And I'm going to go ahead and list these things. I do it for the highest price because sooner or later someone will buy it. Put it on sale. Wheat, high price, and I'll put my ad in the last bin because that way my ad lasts longer, and you're not going to sell anything until you do an ad. And I try to keep this full, that way I don't have to keep replacing my ads. So right there, I've made 26 cents on each one of these, and that'll go up here. Okay, so I've got all that going. I've got those sold. And you see the wheat grows the fastest. So the wheat is a good thing if you're trying to get extra points for your levels, or you need to get materials to increase your storage. It's a good idea to just grow wheat here, and I think it takes 3 minutes to grow. So let's see what else I need here. You can always buy corn and wheat. Everything else is kind of spotty if you can find it or not, so I try to keep everything else well stocked. Let's see. I think that's good. And then these little buyers that come by, it's a good idea to fulfill their orders even if you don't get as much because it moves you faster to the next level. See that star, that blue star, that goes up here, and these are your levels. Here is my farm. Okay, I just collected everything, so everything's good. And you want to make sure you keep these animals fed and harvested. Chicken feed. And you can tell how much. I've got 12, and I've got 12 chickens. Pig food, I've got 10, and I've got 12 pigs. So I'm going to need some pig food. I try to keep one of these for short-term things like the cow food and the chicken food, and then the other one I do long-term things. That way you don't have both of your bins, and I'm out of soybeans. You don't have both of your bins tied up with the long haul. And I always keep these full, keep these going according to what I need for my sales for the truck. The truck also moves you to the next level, and you'll get money as well. So you want to keep doing this. I need cornbread, so I make sure I got cornbread and bread, butter, and pancakes. I think I have some pancakes here. Maybe not. Let me do a hamburger because they're wanting that. And you see my things have already sold. And before that someone buys that, I want to go ahead and get that around there. And I'm out of wheat, so I'm going to go back to the mailbox and get some more cheap wheat. See if I can find it for a penny. Oh, yeah. And you have to hurry because other people are bidding on this. Now, see, these are items that you're going to need to restore your barn. So anytime you see those for sale, just get them. Like that saw, you're going to need that kind of stuff. Anything that isn't food usually goes pretty quick. So what you're going to do on your mailbox, you want to wait until you get new mail. And I think I'll go ahead and just get some 10-cent wheat just to fill up my thing so I don't lose my ads. Okay. And I buy them for 10 cents, and as you can see, I'm selling them for 36 cents. So that's money well earned. Oops, I goofed on that one. Damn. Now, the other thing, some people will have one listed really low and then the other ones will be really high, so be careful on that. I don't ever advertise the low ones because I don't want people to not come back to my site to buy, and I want them to think they get a consistent price. It's always the highest. I always sell everything for the highest that I can sell it for. Okay, and I got another buyer. She wants my milk. Now, if you're waiting to get something to fill up this truck, you're not going to want to sell those items. But my memory's not that good, so I can't always remember what I need. And I think that's about it. And I try to keep everything well stocked and full. And, my pies. Okay, and I should have done that first, but I didn't because I don't have any of these. Now, to tell for your resale, because if you're needing a lot of money and you don't need to stock anything, you're probably going to want to go, here's your silo. This is your silo, and these are your fruits and vegetables, your things that grow, and this is your barn. And now that has your building materials as well as the harvested things from the animals and your feed. And you can kind of see what they're going to sell for. So you see those boards go for a lot because they're hard to get. And the harder the items are to get or the longer they take to complete, the more expensive they are. The axe, the shovel, and the bombs, those are things to clear your land. So whenever I see those for sale, I always try to, and that duct tape's for increasing your storage. But whenever I see these items for sale, I'll go ahead and buy them no matter what they are. And you'll find, too, that they'll ask you for things on new things that you'll have to build. Like, let's see, you go in the store, and every level you'll have to buy a different thing, a different factory or something to make food or something. Now, some of them you're going to use all the time, like the bakery, the feed mill, the dairy, the sugar mill, the popcorn, not so much, the barbecue, the pie ovens, not so much. So as you move up, they'll give you more and more of these. Just kind of pay attention to what you're using as to what you're going to need to buy, because they'll have you buy 2 of those and you're not ever going to use it. And I need to go get some more wheat because my wheat's going out. I still haven't seen these ads renew. 10 for $10. I'll get that. Oops, see? Now I'll just have to wait for the mailbox. And when the new mail comes in, it'll move up and down. The hard-to-get items and the cheaper items go really quick. When the mailbox moves that you've got new mail, you want to hit that really quick, and whatever you find that you really need, hit it really quick. But now be careful, because some people use that bait and switch. And this little guy, tap him, and he'll go find anything that you need. Like if you're really in a fix to get something, he'll go find it for you. The first 2 days, I think, are free, and after that, I think he starts charging. So use the crap out of them for 2 days. Whatever you plant, you harvest double. And when you get down to your last 6 or 5, I would go ahead and plant them. If you're trying to get your next level, I would go ahead and just plant wheat over and over and over. And my chickens are ready to harvest, so I'll go ahead and collect them. And I always make sure I feed them right afterwards so they can be working for me. And you can see that that's going to take 20 minutes. I want to make sure I have plenty of food for your chickens and your cows because they're your fastest. And the other ones, your pigs, I think are next every 3 hours, and then your sheep, I think, are every 5. So that should get you going pretty good on the game. Let's see, a customer. Oh, man, he's going to take all my carrots. And, oh, there you go. See, the flag started moving, so that means they just put these up, and the ads are brand new. So I'll go real fast and try to find whatever I want cheap, and I'm always looking for 1-cent wheat. Oh, duct tape. Ugh, already sold. See, that kind of stuff goes fast. Anything non-edible goes real fast. Oh, and another thing I forgot, when you're looking at someone else's property, you'll find little treasure chests like this, and that'll give you extra diamonds, and diamonds can buy things that the money can't buy. Say I wanted to save this farm to come back later if they post a lot. You go ahead. I can't follow because all of my slots are used. But what you would do then, you go down there and you remove someone. If someone hasn't posted in a while, I would remove them. That's how I do it, and I have a lot of fun. But as you can see, it's very time consuming. So go out and have some fun and play this little game. This is Heyday.